Hello, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to our channel. Today we will come together in prayer and lift a cry to God for each one of you. I want to invite everyone to leave their names in the comments below, as we will be praying specifically for each request and need that you have. No matter what the situation is, God is powerful to act in our lives. Today we will talk about prayer to overcome heavy spiritual battles. In times of affliction, it is essential to remember that God is our refuge and strength. He gives us the strength to face adversities and guides us through the storms of life. When we face spiritual struggles, we often feel discouraged and alone. It is at this moment that we must turn to God, seeking His presence and guidance. The Word teaches us that even in the most difficult situations, He is by our side, sustaining us. In Philippians 4:13, we find the promise that we can do all things through Him who strengthens us. This brings us hope and encouragement. In our daily lives, we may encounter challenges that seem insurmountable. Financial problems, family conflicts, or work pressures are just a few of the battles we face. However, as we surrender to God in prayer, we find the necessary strength to overcome any obstacle. He invites us to cast all our anxieties on Him, for He cares for us. This trust allows us to face our struggles with courage and determination. Often, spiritual battles manifest as doubts and fears. We may feel trapped in a cycle of despair. But the good news is that we are not alone. God offers us His spiritual armor so that we can fight with faith and perseverance. In Ephesians 6:11, we are instructed to put on the whole armor of God so that we may be able to stand firm in the evil day. This armor protects us and empowers us to face the enemy's attacks. In moments of pain and suffering, it is natural to seek answers and solutions. However, it is essential to remember that true strength comes from intimacy with God. Prayer is the key that connects us to the heart of the Father. When we pray, we not only present our requests, but also allow ourselves to be transformed by His presence. This transformation gives us the wisdom needed to deal with the challenges that arise in our path. As we continue our reflection, may we open our hearts to receive divine direction. May each of us remember that, regardless of the intensity of the battle, God is greater and will always guide us to triumph. Let us remain firm in faith, knowing that our prayers have power and that, in Christ, we are more than conquerors. Beloved child, hear my voice echoing in your heart. When the storms of life seem insurmountable, remember that I am your refuge. In Psalm 46:1, it is written that I am a very present help in trouble. Come to me with your worries and fears, and I will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not feel alone, for I am by your side, ready to offer you comfort and strength. In moments when doubts arise like shadows, trust in me. I know your heart and understand your struggles. In Jeremiah 29:11, I promise that I have plans for peace for you, not for evil. Even when the battle seems lost, know that I am working in your favor. Call out to me, and I will answer, bringing clarity and renewal to your weary soul. The armor I offer is more than protection. It is a powerful tool for victory. By putting on this armor, you are clothed in faith, hope, and love. In 2 Corinthians 10:4, I taught that the weapons of your warfare are not carnal but mighty through me for the pulling down of strongholds. Use this truth as a shield in your struggles, knowing that every prayer is an effective weapon against the forces that rise against you. When the weight of spiritual battles becomes unbearable, do not hesitate to draw near to me. In Matthew 11:28, I invited the weary and burdened to come to me for rest. Allow my presence to wash away your worries and bring relief to your spirit. I am here to carry the burden you cannot bear alone. Believe that every tear you shed is seen by me. I am attentive to every cry and every plea that rises to my ear. In Psalm 34:17, I promise that when the righteous cry out, I hear and deliver them from all their troubles. Your pain is not in vain. I am shaping you through it, bringing growth and strengthening your faith. As you move forward amid the struggles, remember that you are not alone on this journey. The community around you can be a valuable support. In Galatians 6:2, I said to bear one another's burdens. Do not hesitate to seek support and encouragement from your brothers and sisters. Together, you can face the battles with more strength and unity. Keep your eyes fixed on me, even when the winds of adversity blow. In Hebrews 12:1-2, I called you to look to Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. Your victory is assured, and every step you take in trust pleases me. Do not let circumstances discourage you. I am in control of everything and promise that you will see my faithfulness in action. Prayer should be a constant practice in your life. In 1 Thessalonians 5:17, I encourage you to pray without ceasing. This does not mean you must be on your knees all the time, but that your heart should always be in tune with me. With every breath, keep a conversation with me, and I will be by your side, guiding and strengthening you in every battle you face. Set aside time in your routine for prayer, even if it's just a few minutes a day. These sacred moments can be profoundly transformative, providing a space for reflection and sincere dialogue with the divine. Each moment dedicated to prayer is an opportunity to connect with greater wisdom and to find clarity in the decisions you need to make. By opening your heart, you allow divine light to enter your life, bringing hope and renewal. When you come to me in prayer, don't forget to share your worries and fears. This is a practice that not only alleviates emotional burdens, but also allows you to see situations from a new perspective. Talking to God about your challenges helps to release the tension and anxiety that often surround us. Remember that He is always ready to listen, regardless of the magnitude or triviality of your request. This honesty strengthens your faith and deepens your relationship with Him. Beyond concerns, it is equally important to express gratitude during your prayers. Acknowledging the blessings you already have is a powerful way to shift your focus and cultivate a spirit of joy and contentment. Thank Him for the small moments of happiness, for health, for family, and for friends. This practice not only lifts your spirit, but also opens doors to receive even more blessings. Gratitude is a path that leads to inner peace and recognition of the divine presence in your daily life. Consider prayer as an ongoing dialogue. It's not just about asking, but also about listening. Take a moment to silence your mind and allow God's voice to resonate within you. This space of listening is essential to understand the direction He desires for you. Often the answers we seek arise in moments of stillness when we are open to perceiving the wisdom that surrounds us. Prayer then becomes a rich conversation, where both you and God have the opportunity to express yourselves. The practice of prayer can be adjusted to your personal needs. There is no one-size-fits-all formula. Find the style that resonates most with your essence. It could be through written words, silent meditations, songs, or even contemplative walks. What matters is that you create a sacred space where you can meet the divine and nourish your soul. Authenticity in your approach is what will make this practice meaningful and lasting. In moments of uncertainty, remember that prayer is an anchor. It brings comfort in emotional storms and clarity in decisions to be made. When you feel lost, turning to prayer can help you find your way again. It is a way to reconnect with your essence and with the truth that resides within you. By doing this, you allow yourself to be guided by a greater force that knows what is best for your life. Prayer also serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness among us all. By praying for others, you expand your heart and your worldview. Interceding for those we love or even for strangers is an act of love and compassion. This practice strengthens community bonds and reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. When one heart joins another in prayer, the strength that results from this act is powerful and transformative. Finally, as you dedicate yourself to prayer, do so with the certainty that your life is in constant evolution. The regular practice of prayer not only shapes your character but also transforms your perception of the world. By opening yourself to the divine, you allow significant changes to occur within you. Each moment of prayer is a step toward a more authentic, more connected, and more peaceful self. Therefore, continue to seek this practice, allowing it to become a foundation in your spiritual journey. Faith is a powerful force that can illuminate the darkest paths and open doors to new opportunities. When you believe that there is a greater purpose guiding your life, you find the courage to face challenges and allow yourself to dream of a prosperous future. This trust transcends difficulties, serving as a beacon that guides your steps even in the longest nights. Faith, therefore, is not just a belief. It is a practice that manifests in daily actions, where each choice reflects the hope that resides in your heart. Trusting in God implies surrendering your worries and anxieties to something greater. This surrender does not mean passivity, but rather an invitation to inspired action. By allowing Him to guide your steps, you become more receptive to the opportunities that arise along your path. Each decision, each movement, can be illuminated by this divine connection, bringing a sense of peace that permeates all areas of your life. This trust transforms into a source of happiness that does not depend on external circumstances but springs from a deep recognition that you are always supported. Moreover, this relationship of trust is strengthened by the practice of prayer. When you pray, you not only seek guidance but also reinforce your determination to follow the path you believe is right. The words you utter are a commitment to your deepest longings and, at the same time, an invitation to action. Prayer becomes a means of aligning your desires with divine will, creating a harmony that reflects in your daily life. This constant practice allows you to stay focused on your purposes even when distractions and challenges become intense. The pursuit of peace and prosperity is not limited to an individual desire. It extends to your surroundings. When you live in harmony with your faith, your actions and attitudes impact those around you. Your inner light can inspire others to also seek a greater purpose, creating a cycle of positivity and hope. Each small action, when performed with love and faith, can become a beacon for those who find themselves in moments of darkness. Thus, your journey becomes a testimony to the transformative power of faith. When life presents uncertainties, prayer becomes a safe harbor. It is a sacred space where you can take refuge and recharge your emotional energies. In those moments of vulnerability, open yourself to the possibility of revelation. It may be that the answers you seek come in unexpected forms, in a casual conversation, or in a moment of quiet reflection. The willingness to listen to what God has to say is as crucial as the words you express. This active listening is an essential component of faith, strengthening your ability to stand firm amidst adversities. Cultivating a grateful heart is a practice that complements faith and prayer. By recognizing the small and great blessings in your life, you create a space for more prosperity to enter your journey. Gratitude not only transforms your perspective, but also opens doors to new experiences and relationships. When you focus on what is positive, life becomes richer and more meaningful. This positive energy, fueled by gratitude, resonates in your essence and attracts the best for you. Interceding for others, in turn, is a way to expand your practice of faith. When you pray for those you love or even for strangers, you attune yourself to the suffering and struggles of others. This human connection is a powerful reminder that we are all part of something greater. This practice not only benefits those who receive your prayers, but also enriches your own spiritual journey. The compassion and love you express return to you in the forms of peace and joy. Life is a journey filled with learning and growth. By cultivating faith, trust, and prayer, you open yourself to a continuous process of transformation. Each experience, whether positive or challenging, contributes to your personal and spiritual development. Being attentive to these lessons and allowing yourself to evolve is fundamental for you to live a full and abundant life. Therefore, stand firm in your pursuit. For every step taken in faith is a step closer to discovering the purpose that was destined for you. I thank you for another day that begins, for the light that illuminates my path, and for the beauty of creation that surrounds me. Waking up and being greeted by a new dawn is an invaluable gift. May my gratitude expand to every detail of the world around me, from the softness of the breeze to the singing of the birds. Each element of nature reflects the magnificence of the Creator. And today I want to recognize this incredible work in its entirety. May my heart be filled with admiration and respect for all that exists, allowing me to live in harmony with the universe and with those who surround me. In this new day, I cry out for renewal of strength and courage. May I face the challenges that arise with a fearless spirit and a clear mind. Life is full of obstacles, but I wish for each of them to be seen as an opportunity for growth and learning. May wisdom flow through me, guiding my thoughts and actions. May I have the discernment to make choices that promote not only my well-being, but also that of those who cross my path. The strength I seek is not just physical, but also emotional and spiritual, allowing me to be resilient in the face of adversity. Allow me, Lord, to be an instrument of love and kindness in this world. In a time when so many voices cry out for attention, may I be an echo of hope and compassion. May my everyday gestures be signs of affection and respect, always reminding me that every human being is worthy of love. May I have the boldness to extend a hand to those in need, offering support without expecting anything in return. May my presence be a source of comfort and joy, reflecting the light that dwells in me. Throughout this day, I wish to cultivate thoughts that uplift and inspire. May I see the best in the people around me and encourage their talents and potential. As I interact with others, may my words be kind and encouraging, fostering an atmosphere of trust and friendship. May I know how to listen attentively and offer solace when needed, recognizing the importance of being present for those seeking support. Love is a universal language, and I want to be fluent in this communication that transcends barriers and differences. It is essential that I remember that the journey of life is shared. As I look at the world with empathy, may I understand the struggles and challenges faced by others. May my prayer not be confined to myself, but extend to all who need light on their paths. May I be a beacon of hope, illuminating the hearts that find themselves in darkness. May each act of kindness resonate and inspire a wave of love, transforming realities and promoting peace. The wisdom I seek comes not only from my experiences, but also from the willingness to learn from others. May I open my heart to receive teachings and different perspectives, recognizing that each person has something valuable to offer. Dialogue is a bridge that unites us, and I want to be a builder of that connection, promoting harmony in my surroundings. May I always remember the humility necessary to grow and evolve, allowing life to teach me to be a better version of myself. On this day, I surrender my worries and uncertainties, trusting that there is a greater purpose in every situation I face. May my faith strengthen as I open myself to the possibilities that arise. May I see beyond the difficulties, perceiving the beauty that can emerge from trials. Gratitude and hope walk side by side, and I wish for them to be the foundation of my actions and thoughts. As I reflect on my role in this world, may I never lose sight of the importance of living with integrity. May my actions be a reflection of the values I carry in my heart. May I be an example of kindness and justice, promoting positive changes wherever possible. My journey is intertwined with that of many others, and may I be aware that each step I take can influence the collective well-being. Appreciating the beauty in divine creations is a daily exercise that invites us to pause and observe the world with a more attentive gaze. Each flower, each mountain, each drop of dew carries the signature of the Creator, revealing a purpose that goes beyond what the eyes can see. May I be able to see the magnificence of this creation in every moment, even in the small things. Gratitude for these manifestations of life transforms the way I perceive reality, allowing me to find joy in simplicity. In moments of adversity, gratitude becomes a powerful antidote. It is not always easy to recognize the blessings disguised in difficulties, but it is in this exercise that the true strength of the human spirit is revealed. When I face challenges, I wish to cultivate the ability to be thankful even for the lessons they offer. Each pain is an opportunity to grow, each loss a chance to reevaluate and redirect my path. May I have the courage to see the learning amid chaos and the wisdom to understand that each phase of life has its intrinsic value. The practice of gratitude should be constant, not just on happy days, but also in emotional storms. May I humbly recognize that life is an interconnected web of experiences where each thread has its role. Even when dark clouds seem to dominate the sky, may I remember that the sunlight is still there, waiting to shine again. This perspective helps me keep hope alive, even when everything seems uncertain. Cultivating gratitude is an act of love that is reflected in my relationships. By recognizing the blessings I receive, I feel the need to share them with others. May I be generous in words and actions, expressing my appreciation for those who are part of my life. A simple gesture of gratitude, a smile, or a word of encouragement can brighten someone's day and strengthen the bonds that unite us. In every interaction, may I seek to leave a positive mark, reinforcing the importance of human connection. Gratitude also teaches me to value the present. Often, we become consumed by the hustle and bustle of daily life and forget to appreciate the now. May I find moments of pause where contemplation and reflection become part of my routine. By being grateful for what I have at this very moment, I open space for new blessings to arise. Life is made up of moments, and each one deserves to be recognized and celebrated. In the search for a greater purpose, may I continue to cultivate gratitude as a spiritual practice. The connection with the divine strengthens when I thank for the gifts received, whether they are big or small. This recognition brings me a sense of peace and belonging, allowing me to feel that I am part of something greater. May each prayer of gratitude be an invitation to reflect on everything that surrounds me, revealing the beauty of life in its fullness. Gratitude is not limited to moments of joy, but extends to the challenges I face. By confronting difficulties with a grateful spirit, I transform my perspective and, consequently, my experience. May I find strength in weaknesses and light in shadows, creating a resilience that accompanies me in every step. This internal transformation is what allows me to see life as a gift, even when challenges pile up. In this space of gratitude, may I also be an agent of change. By recognizing the blessings I receive, I feel the responsibility to give back to the world around me. May my actions be guided by a sincere desire to contribute to the well-being of others. Love and gratitude are powerful energies that, when shared, have the potential to transform realities and create a lasting positive impact. May I open my heart and hands, willing to sow kindness and compassion in every opportunity that arises. By laying my anxieties and challenges before you, I surrender the weight I carry in my heart. I acknowledge that sometimes worries become oppressive, and in this moment, I wish to trust fully in your providence. May the assurance that you are by my side bring me relief and serenity. By allowing your hands to guide my path, I feel that I can breathe more freely, releasing the control that often traps me. I ask, Lord, for wisdom to make decisions that impact my life and those I love. May each choice be illuminated by your light, allowing me to see beyond appearances and understand the essence of each situation. May I discern what is right and true, even amidst confusing voices and distractions of the world. In every step I take, I seek the clarity that comes from you, so that my actions reflect your will and bring peace. Furthermore, I cry out for protection for those dear to me. May your mighty hand envelop them and preserve them from all evil. In a world full of uncertainties, I wish for them to feel the security that comes from your infinite love. May each of them find refuge in you, knowing that, even in storms, your presence is a safe shelter. May I be an instrument of your peace in their lives, offering support and encouragement. In this moment of surrender, may I also learn to let go of what I cannot control. May each worry transform into an opportunity for growth and trust. By releasing my anxieties, I allow the space in my heart to be filled with your grace. May I know that I am not alone, and that the journey, with all its difficulties, is an opportunity to deepen my faith and dependence on you. May my quest for wisdom not be limited to individual decisions, but may I also learn to listen to and welcome the voices of others. In community, may we share our concerns and seek divine guidance together. May the exchange of experiences and the union of purposes strengthen us, and may each of us, by supporting one another, find a clearer and safer path. I wish that, when facing challenges, my attitude is one of gratitude, even if they seem insurmountable. May I see in every obstacle an opportunity for growth and learning. May resilience be born in my heart, allowing me to view difficult situations as stepping stones to a greater understanding of myself and the world around me. With each step, may I remember that adversity can be a wise teacher, shaping my character and strengthening my faith. May I also be a beacon of hope for those around me. By sharing my own journey of surrender and trust, may I inspire others to do the same. May the light of your presence in my life radiate outward, touching hearts and bringing comfort to those who feel lost or discouraged. May my life be a living testimony of your goodness and mercy. As I seek protection for my loved ones, may I remember that love is a powerful force. May I express this love through concrete actions, caring for each one as a precious gift. May my presence in their lives be a reflection of your unconditional love, guiding and supporting them in every step they take. May I be an agent of compassion, offering shelter and comfort in times of need. On this path of surrender and trust, may I continue to grow in my faith. May the practice of laying my anxieties before you transform me into a more centered and strengthened person. May each challenge I face be an opportunity to deepen my relationship with you, allowing me to discover new dimensions of your wisdom and love. May I find the peace I seek in every prayer, knowing that you are always present, hearing my cry and guiding my heart. The habit of daily prayer plays a fundamental role in the spiritual life of each individual. By establishing this sacred moment, we create a space for introspection and connection with the divine. Prayer is not just an act of petition, but a form of gratitude and recognition of God's presence in our lives. This daily ritual helps us align our intentions with divine will, promoting a harmony that strengthens us and encourages us to move forward, even in the face of adversity. The constant practice of prayer also serves as a reminder of the importance of faith. In a world filled with uncertainties, it is easy to lose focus and be carried away by worries. However, by dedicating time to prayer, we reaffirm our trust in a higher power that sustains us. This faith provides us with a solid foundation, allowing us to face challenges with courage and determination. It is in this space of surrender that we find the strength to overcome obstacles, knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. Cultivating spiritual communion is another significant aspect that arises from prayer. When we pray, we not only connect with God, but can also unite with others in a common purpose. This sense of community is essential, as it reminds us that we are part of something greater. By sharing our experiences and prayers, we create bonds that strengthen us and encourage us to walk together in faith. This union brings emotional and spiritual support that is vital in moments of difficulty. Moreover, daily prayer teaches us the importance of gratitude. By reflecting on the blessings we receive, even in small things, we are led to cultivate a positive attitude. This practice helps us recognize the goodness present in our lives, even when we face challenges. Gratitude transforms our perspective, allowing us to see difficulties as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than mere obstacles. Meditation and contemplation can also be incorporated into our prayer habit, offering a space for deep reflection. By silencing the mind and opening the heart, we find clarity and discernment. This time of stillness allows us to hear our inner voice and divine guidance, helping us make better decisions. The practice of meditation helps us develop a sharper awareness of ourselves and the world around us, promoting a state of inner peace. Prayer can also be a powerful instrument of personal transformation. By opening ourselves to dialogue with God, we allow His presence to work in us, shaping our character and guiding us toward a greater purpose. This transformation does not happen overnight, but is a continuous process that unfolds over time. With each prayer, we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves and align more deeply with the values and teachings we wish to incorporate into our lives. In addition to personal benefits, prayer has a significant impact on the relationships we cultivate. By interceding for others, we not only strengthen our bonds with them, but also become agents of change in their lives. Praying for the health, protection, and well-being of others reveals genuine love and concern that transcends individualism. This practice strengthens relationships and creates an environment of mutual support, essential for the spiritual growth of all. Finally, prayer helps us cultivate patience and perseverance. In a world that values instant gratification, the practice of daily prayer invites us to slow down and trust in God's timing. Learning to wait and trust in His plan for our lives is one of the greatest challenges and, at the same time, one of the greatest rewards of a life of faith. This willingness to wait prepares us to receive the blessings that are to come, even if they are not immediate. This rich set of practices and reflections around prayer invites us to a deep commitment to our spiritual lives, shaping not only who we are but also how we relate to the world around us. The quest for God's presence is a personal and ongoing journey that requires our effort and dedication. As we dedicate ourselves to this practice, we are invited to reflect on our priorities and values, making room for divine light to illuminate our paths. The silence and serenity we find in daily prayer allow us to perceive the greatness of God's presence in simple and everyday moments, revealing how He manifests in our lives. It is essential that throughout this journey, we share the message of hope and transformation that the practice of prayer provides us. When we share our experiences and learnings, we encourage others to seek this connection as well, creating a cycle of faith and encouragement. The testimony of a life of prayer can serve as a beacon for those still seeking a deeper meaning in spirituality. Thus, by speaking about our journey, we can inspire others to develop their own relationship with God. Encouraging daily prayer is more than an invitation. It is a call to action. By establishing this commitment, we not only enrich our lives but also positively influence the people around us. The power of prayer is contagious. When we see someone immersed in their practice, we are motivated to seek the same. Therefore, it is vital that we keep this practice alive and vibrant, not only for our growth but also for the edification of the faith community that surrounds us. In addition to sharing the message, daily prayer should be a priority in our routine. By dedicating specific moments to be with God, we create a sacred space that allows us to hear His voice and feel His presence more tangibly. This constant practice helps us cultivate a more intimate relationship where we can express our desires, doubts, and gratitude without reservation. Each prayer becomes a unique opportunity for renewal and surrender, reinforcing the idea that we are always in a process of spiritual growth. Thus, keep the flame of prayer alive in your heart and in your life. Make it a habit, a refuge, and a source of strength. By committing daily to this practice, you not only transform your own life, but also become an instrument of peace and love for those who cross your path. In every word, in every thought, let the search for God's presence remain a constant in your journey. May the quest for God's presence be a light that illuminates your day-to-day, guiding your choices and strengthening your faith. Remember that each moment dedicated to prayer is an opportunity for renewal and connection with the divine. By cultivating this practice, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire those around you to embark on this journey of love and hope. If this video touched your heart and you wish to dive even deeper into this theme, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Join us in this community of faith, where we share reflections, teachings, and experiences that can enrich our spiritual journey. Always keep the flame of prayer burning and allow it to be your refuge and strength. Let's make prayer a vibrant part of our lives together and spread this message of love and peace. Until next time.